I'm on Tinder to find young lovers. I'm comfortable not wearing underwear though. We'll meet for a drink. If it seems like it's going to be good, we'll go right up to my apartment.
How are you?
And we make love. My name is Hattie, and I'm 83 years old. I think I know more about males' genitalia than any doctor. I may not know more than a gay man, but I do. I know about guys. Yeah. Okay. Hattie, 83. Fascinating older beauty, is seeking a steady, younger friend, lover for a shared life of adventure and passion. No pro-Trump and no players. I've been on Tinder for about 8 months. I like the ones with open smiles and that look healthy. See, now this guy says he's 57. He's probably 26, but he purposely does that. Now this guy, he's with his mother, so I don't think that that's a good idea. Older men, a lot of their life's work has already been achieved. I love younger men because they're in the middle of an achievement, of a goal. There's the excitement of creating. I'm still creating, and I'm still moving forward on my life goal, and it's exciting. Oh, look, he came up. Okay. They love giving orgasms. I love getting them. So now I have a steady stream. So I didn't mean to put it that way. I have a steady selection of young men. Okay, so my feet are in, and I lie back. This provides circulation for everything, and it takes all the stress off. That's it. That's it. When I was younger, all I wanted to do is get married and have a family. My husband and I, former husband, had a wonderful sex life, and when the children went off to college, a lot of the dynamics broke down. So we got divorced, and then he remarried, and I thought, and I'll remarry, and it didn't work that way, but I was horny. And from that point on, I was 55, and I put an ad in the paper. We didn't have the internet. And then I got a series of lovers, one after the other. They left their names on my answering machine, and I auditioned them. And I had a lot of dates and met a lot of men. But all the while, I was praying, this one's gonna go to bed with me and say, I wanna be with you forever. The emotional side was bad. I would cry. I would say, I so much want that person. And I was carrying on like that for decades. And I would get depression. It may never happen. I may die before it happens. So I came up with a psychological surgical procedure. And it's called a heartectomy. And what you do is you cut the connection between your heart and your and then, fine. Okay.
Do you like this? You like it, sweetheart?
I'm ready. I'm comfortable. Not wearing underwear, though.
Tell me about the date you have coming up tonight.
His name is Sean. We'll eat. We'll talk. We'll probably kiss. We'll see. But it's sweet. Beauty. Bye, sweetheart. And I'll probably give him a massage, and he's going to give me a massage. So there is the intimacy. Whether or not something will happen, I don't really know.
Hi, Mom.
FaceTime, have you ever done it before?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm only a mother. What should I know? But anyway, darling, so we're standing in front of the restaurant, and there's this guy who I asked a bunch of questions. So I said, are you married? He said no. I said, are you gay? He said no. I said, are you an addict? He said no. I said, will you go on a date with me? He said yes. So here I am.
Sounds like a fun date.
So are you ever embarrassed about me?
No, once. Once you told me you were in a dorm at NYU, and that I thought was pushing the limit.
The NYU guys, right.
This is actually my one of my first experiences with an older woman such as Hattie. I would say this is a fantasy just because I haven't been too in tune with the older crowd as such. But yeah, I would consider it a fantasy.
Yeah.
How are you? Good to see you.
So I said, one man for my bed, one man for my everything. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I miss making love.
Which is crazy because you're an amazing person, so yeah, somebody missed out.
Older men are worried about aging, and that makes sense. I'm worried about aging. Everyone is worried about aging. But a younger guy is not thinking aging. They're not afraid. Well, sometimes they'll lose an erection because something goes wrong, but mostly they're not concerned that they're not going to be hard and they're not going to be able to deliver for the woman. And younger men, I mean, a while now, they get off on getting a woman off. Very different from when I was younger.
Most I like about Hattie was her bubbling personality and how genuine she is. She's just a people person. The date went well. It's an interesting dynamic coming from what I'm used to. But, you know, all in all, I would say it was pretty cool. It was a good experience. She's definitely an interesting person. You have no choice but to run into Hattie. This was fun. This was fun.
I think so.
Definitely. Good night, Hattie.
Sean is an absolute darling. So he's a very sexual man. I'm a very sexual woman. And there's no sense of whether or not that will ever develop in that. I'll probably have him massage me, and I'll massage him. And who knows? To be this at 80, there's no ego involved. I'm delighted. I look in the mirror. Woo! Okay, Hattie, get out there and let young women and young men and people say, if that's aging, it's okay with me. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to do these things. I'm going to claim a new way of aging.